Hey folks, Matthew Cooke here, founder and CEO of GTC Golf Academy, and today I'm going to help you improve your ball striking so you can have better contact with your irons. I'm using an 8 iron here, and it's often probably one of the biggest things that I face when teaching students every day is consistent ball striking, and it's most of the time a lack of understanding in how we should be trying to strike the ball. Often golfers are trying to get the ball in the air, or they from other sports, or whether it's from what they do for a living, their general motion doesn't allow for the proper technique in order to strike the ball well, compress the ball, get the maximum out of the ball, have a nice trajectory and maximize distance without trying to swing a billion miles an hour. So being very much efficient. And so here's an exercise that we can do to improve ball striking, really without even focusing all that much on ball striking, just trying to hit the ball on this lie. You see, I'm not one for a bunch of training aids and gimmicks and tools and all of that stuff. I really like to use the environment. The environment is the best thing we have to learn from, and so all you need to do is find a downhill slope. So I'm on the range here, I'm just in front of the range. I'm fortunate enough at the facility that I'm at and that my academy's at, I got tons of room, tons of space, and so I'm able to find these different lies. And if you can't do this, then go out on the golf course and let a couple of groups through and wait till you got some time and space and drop a few golf balls on a downslope and do this. But by trying to hit golf balls on a downslope, it's going to influence you to do things to display characteristics of good golfers, but good ball striking that good golfers show on display. And that is the fact that we're hitting down on the ball. You see, with my 8 iron here, I should be hitting down on the ball, I don't know, maybe somewhere between 5 and 7 degrees down, something like that. So the angle of attack, if my arm is the ground, the club should be coming in like this. The club should be should have a descending blow to the ball, and too often golfers get the club backing up this way and either hit it fat or thin. So just by being on a downslope, it influences the swinging down the slope feeling. And that is obviously, if you take that to a flat lie, the swinging down a slope on a flat lie, you're going to have a negative angle of attack, you're going to strike the ball better. So a couple of things to make sure you adjust to on this lie. Stand a little bit wider because you're on a slope, gravity is always pulling you down the slope, so you don't want to fall over. So we're going to stand a little wider, and then it's key that you get your shoulders to match the slope. So those of you who are just struggling to hit the ball on a downslope, this will help you. But adjust your shoulders to match the slope, and that way that is going to position, that's going to create your ability to get the club to swing down. So if you think of a circle, although it's not a circle, it's an ellipse, but just for simplicity, think of a circle and that the club draws a circle around your body, right? Just imagine that this club's a pencil and you're drawing a circle around your body, and if you address the ball as if you were to hit a flat lie shot, then that circle would hit the ground much sooner than where the ball is. So that's where people hit fat shots from. But if you adjust your body, then you adapt and adjust the circle, and so the arc is adjusted, and then the lowest point of that arc is adjusted to being right under the ball. So that's where you will strike the ball better. So it's very important that you get your shoulders to match the slope. And from here, I would start off small. Don't pay too much attention to the direction the ball goes. We're just simply looking for better contact. So address the ball, and from here, just try to hit it. And what you'll find is the ball goes a little bit lower. That was quite a big divot, probably too much. I don't know how much I hit down on that ball, but probably hit down a little bit too much. But still, that's how you can improve your ball striking, all just by hitting shots on a downhill slope. And like I said, what you'll notice is the ball goes a little lower, the flight of the ball, because essentially on a downslope, my 8 iron just turned into like a 7 iron. And the more severe the downslope, the less loft that's presented to the ball at impact, so it goes lower. So that I wouldn't pay too much attention to, one, the height of the ball, two, the direction. Just pay attention to where you strike the ball. And you do that, you're going to improve your ball striking, which will hopefully fill you full of confidence to go and shoot lower scores.